Imagine standing in front of a car that feels less like a machine and more like a moving piece of history reborn for the future. This is the Aston Martin DB5e, a concept that takes one of the most iconic automobiles ever made and reimagines it with modern luxury, cutting-edge technology, and an unmistakable sense of power. From the very first glance, the DB5e commands attention. The proportions are wide and confident, with an exaggerated stance that makes the car look firmly planted on the ground even when it's standing still. The bodywork flows smoothly from front to rear, finished in a polished silver or metallic gray that reflects light like liquid metal. Every curve feels intentional, every line sculpted to balance elegance with aggression. The dramatically widened fender flares stretch outward, giving the car an almost surreal width while still respecting the timeless DNA of the original DB5. Moving around the front, the face of the DB5e feels familiar yet unmistakably modern. The classic Aston Martin grille is still there, but it's bolder and more assertive, framed by sharp, modern air intakes that hint at serious performance beneath the surface. Subtle aerodynamic elements and canards are integrated cleanly into the design, improving airflow while enhancing the car's sporty character. It doesn't scream for attention, but it doesn't whisper, either. It speaks with confidence. As the camera glides along the sides, the craftsmanship becomes impossible to ignore. The side panels are sculpted with precision, catching reflections from the showroom lights and emphasizing the car's muscular shoulders. Large, intricately designed alloy wheels fill the arches perfectly, wrapped in wide performance-focused tires that suggest both grip and presence. Even for someone who isn't deeply into cars, it's easy to feel that this machine is built to perform, not just to be admired. At the rear, the DB5e completes its statement with elegance and strength. The stance remains wide and grounded, reinforcing the feeling of stability and control. Subtle design cues tie the back end into the rest of the car, keeping the overall look clean, premium, and cohesive. Branding is restrained but proud, with the Aston Martin identity clearly visible without overpowering the design. Step inside, and the DB5e transforms from a bold exterior statement into a deeply personal luxury experience. The interior is a blend of classic inspiration and modern refinement. Premium leather, hand-stitched and perfectly fitted, covers the seats and panels, while polished metal accents and carefully selected trim materials add depth and texture. The cockpit feels driver-focused, with controls positioned intuitively, making the car feel welcoming rather than intimidating. The dashboard reflects Aston Martin's heritage, combining traditional analog-style elements with subtle modern digital displays. It's designed so that even a first-time driver feels comfortable, while enthusiasts appreciate the attention to detail and quality. Ambient lighting softly highlights the interior surfaces, creating a calm, sophisticated atmosphere that contrasts beautifully with the car's aggressive exterior stance. Under the hood, the DB5e concept represents a leap into modern performance thinking. While inspired by a classic Grand Tourer, this reimagined version focuses on smooth, effortless power delivery rather than raw brutality. Acceleration is designed to feel strong yet refined, offering confidence at high speeds without sacrificing comfort. Advanced engineering and modern materials help improve efficiency, balance, and responsiveness, making the car feel alive but controlled. Driving the DB5e is imagined as an experience rather than a challenge. The suspension is tuned to handle both spirited driving and relaxed cruising, absorbing imperfections in the road while keeping the car stable through corners. Steering is precise and communicative, giving feedback that helps the driver feel connected without being overwhelmed. It's the kind of car that rewards skill but never punishes inexperience. One of the DB5e's strongest selling points is how it bridges generations. For longtime Aston Martin fans, it's a respectful evolution of a legend, preserving the soul of the DB5 while updating it for today's expectations. For new audiences, it's a statement of luxury, performance, and design that feels relevant and exciting. even without knowing the history behind the badge. Ultimately, the Aston Martin DB5e is about balance. It balances heritage with innovation, luxury with performance, and exclusivity with approachability. It's a car designed not just to be seen, but to be experienced slowly, thoughtfully, and with appreciation for every detail. Whether you're a dedicated car enthusiast or someone who simply appreciates beautiful design, the DB5e leaves a lasting impression, reminding you that true luxury is not just about speed or technology, but about how a car makes you feel.